Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great. I'm Afzal, and this is your channel, MoraArt. Before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's think about something fascinating. What if everyone in the world was wealthy? At first glance, it seems like a dream. I wouldn't need to work hard anymore, and I wouldn't have to worry about a thing. And I would spend all my time relaxing and having fun. I'd always be exercising, having fun, and socializing with people. Our money would be infinite, and we'd have everything we ever wanted. That's true, but have you looked at the other side of the coin? But the truth is, this could be very, very bad for us. You might be thinking, this is great. No one has any problems, and everyone has everything they want. No one in this world would go hungry. No one would covet someone else's property. And no country would ever invade another for economic gain anymore. But the other side of the coin is completely different. Potential positive consequences. The first positive impact is the eradication of absolute poverty. Fundamental issues like homelessness and the inability to meet basic necessities, such as healthcare, food, housing, and other essential human needs, would completely disappear. The second is the increase in opportunities. People could focus more on their passions and talents without worrying about financial burdens or the costs involved. The third positive impact would be massive advancements in science, art, and culture. Many historical wars fought for economic reasons, which drastically changed cultures, beliefs, and languages, might never have occurred. But all of this is nothing more than a dream. In practice, certain things would happen that would prevent this hypothetical paradise from ever becoming a reality. The first negative impact is hyperinflation. Money would simply lose its value. If everyone can afford to buy a car, the price of that car would skyrocket. In fact, being wealthy would lose its meaning, because everything would become incredibly expensive. Demand for limited goods and services, such as luxury homes, prime real estate, and unique artworks, would skyrocket, and supply simply wouldn't be able to keep up. This would lead to long queues, black markets, and ultimately, the rebirth of inequality. Another major downside is the loss of motivation for hard labor. Who would endure grueling, long hours of work when they have no financial need? For example, sanitation workers would have no reason to keep the city clean, and soon, the entire city would turn into a wasteland. This applies to every sector. The driving force of society, which is the need to earn a living, would vanish, leaving no one to perform the essential daily tasks that keep our world running. If financial incentives vanish, we could face a surge in psychological crises and a widespread sense of purposelessness. In other words, in such a world, money is no longer the yardstick for wealth. New metrics for power and social status would emerge, most notably, exclusive access. For instance, power would belong to those who control a scarce resource, be it a unique thermal spring or a secluded private island. In reality, when everyone is wealthy, the very concept of wealth ceases to exist. At its core, money is just a tool for trade. Our global struggle isn't about a shortage of wealth, it's about the deep inequality in how that wealth is shared. In the end, would a world of universal wealth truly be better? The truth is, it wouldn't solve our problems, it would just transform them. We would find ourselves facing a different kind of inequality and challenges we've never imagined before. Think about it. Who's going to pick up the trash? Who's going to keep the lights on? Who's going to work the farms? Without a paycheck to motivate them, who would risk their life as a firefighter or spend long nights as a nurse? These essential but difficult jobs would simply go unfilled. In reality, a functioning society needs a why. It needs something that pushes people to get out of bed and contribute to the world. When you take away that reason, you take away the very thing that keeps us moving forward. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.